All right, you beautiful peoples of the interwebs, Glyn here, Cheapskate Gaming, and I just had to bring this to your attention. This deal, unbelievably good deal. So first of all, jump over to your browser of choice. I'm just using the Google. Type in Humble Bundle because we're going over the Humble Bundle. Click on the Humble Bundle and check this one out. This is the one they're doing, celebrating 100 years of Warner Brothers Heroes and Legends. The price for this is they're literally giving it away. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to pay something for it, but this is a giveaway if I've ever seen a giveaway. So let's jump right in there. So the lowest you can pay is £12 for all the games. Now, I'm not going to bother doing so you can pay £4.10 and just get these 5 games, or pay £8.12 and just get these 10 games actually. Right, that's fine. That's all dandy, whatever. But to be honest, the deal is the £12.31. So don't even think about getting the other two. Just go with the £12.31. Don't remember to donate as much as you can of it to this charity, International Medical Corps. I because when you go with this, you can just adjust your donation so you can go extra to charity. And that's what I did anyway, just for your information. Anyway, let's have a look what we got in here, because this is bonkers. So don't forget, this is £12.31. Works out about £1.03, under £1.03 per game, right? Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year. So this was Game of the Year in the year it came out. And don't worry about, especially if you've got an older PC, great, because it just means it'll run like a dream. And if you haven't played it, play it again. That's what I say. Like, I've done this on PlayStation, but I'm going to play it again on PC. I'm going to max out my settings. I got 3060 Ti. If you've got something like a 3060, 2070 Super, something like that, even a 2060 Super, just whap up your settings. Whap them up 1080p, 1440p, all the way. If you got it 4K, probably run that 4K 60 all day long. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to whap it up, see it on max. It'll look a lot better and play a lot better than the old PlayStation version. Anyway, stop yabbering, Glenn. Get on with them. They want to know what else is on this deal. Shadow of Mordor, again, Game of the Year. It's another Game of the Year. I remember I've played this on PlayStation. Again, now I'll be able to play it at 60 frames a second. Go through it again with higher textures and settings. Fantastic. Then we've got another Batman, Arkham City, Game of the Year. So it's another game. It's one Game of the Year. And again, we just whack up the settings. Then you got something that doesn't bother me too much, but there might be some of you out there that really enjoy this sort of thing. Mortal Kombat XL. So, I'm a big fan of the old Mortal Kombat. Get over here, on the old Amiga and the arcade janky ones, but they've gone to this 3D style. I don't think the gameplay's changed much, but the background graphics and all that has changed. It's just like, I'm getting too old to remember all those moves just to do the fatalities. I don't know if you can turn one button fatalities on nowadays. If you can, I suppose that makes it a bit more fun. Anyway, and one of the reasons I got this was for this game, Mad Max. I haven't got it on PC, I've got it on PlayStation, but the console version of this game only runs at 30 frames. It's the same with a lot of these actually. This is only 30, that's only 30 on PS4, that's only 30, this is only 30 frames on PS4. Mortal Kombat XL, that does run at 60, but at least you can run it at the frame rate you want to play it at. So that'll be going through Mad Max again. I didn't have this Batman Arkham Origins, so that was a bonus for me. Then you got games like Injustice 2, which is again a little bit more like Mortal Kombat. I might play it, I'm not sure. You need a lot of hard drive space for something like that. Then you've got Shadow of War. That's the definitive edition. So that's basically absolutely ton load of DLC as well. So that's the second version of Shadow of Mordor. So if you haven't played them, play that one first, then follow up this, which both of these games have this phenomenal nemesis system where sometimes, like, when you get to these like sub bosses, if they kill you, they'll remember you next time, and if you kill them, sometimes they'll come back. Like, although you think you've killed them, they might come back because you've injured them, and they'll come back with a scar and stuff, and they'll remember you. Last time you messed me up, I'm gonna get you this time. And they'll come back with like slightly enhanced techniques to try and be. It's a very clever system, the nemesis system. You really get into it. So, well, look at this now, right? So that's 9 games there, which are phenomenal. Batman Arkham Knight. Now, this did get a lot of grief when it dropped on the PC. It was very stuttery. It ran like a mess on PC. It was good on console, but it ran like a mess. Of course, it's all been updated. It runs like a dream now on PC. So, and to be honest, that's one of my favourite Batman games. A lot of people didn't like the car sections. Personally, I did. All right, I liked the car as a tank. I enjoyed that sort of breakup from the monotony of always playing Batman. A huge amount of content, ridiculous. Like there's must be 40, 50, maybe 100 hours of content in there, because I've gone through it once, I've finished it, and I think I spent about 20 or 30 hours, and I nowhere near got half of the stuff done that you can do. Then you've got one of the newer, not the latest one, which is Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat, but this is Mortal Kombat 11, which has a really good campaign mode with it. Cracking little campaign with a story and thing. Again, it's a big download, so just be prepared for that. Make sure you got room on your hard drive. So Mortal Kombat 11. So you got some good fighting games. If you're into your fighting games, XL, Injustice, Mortal Kombat 11. Personally, I'm more of a Tekken, Soul Calibur fan myself, but that's just me. Then you've got probably two of the biggest hitters, two not that older games, Back 4 Blood. So anyone out there that likes Left 4 Dead 1 or 2, this is essentially a next step up from the Left 4 Dead games. It's got, I think, a few of the people that made the Left 4 Dead game helped make this game. Great game, really good. Play it online. I think it's got cross-play, platform play. Still very much, a lot of people still playing it. Don't worry, it's not dead servers. That game's very much alive and well. And then you've got the Piors de Resistance for this, but personally I think it's probably the weaker game out of the lot, is Gotham Knights. Relatively new game from the last couple of years. It's a Rocksteady Batman style game, but I haven't played it, so that's one of the reasons I've got it. So that'll be cool. And again, the best thing about playing this on your PC is that you can get to enjoy 60 frames a second. This game only ran at 30 frames a second on your PS5. Very disappointing. And I think, yeah, Back 4 Blood run at 60, that one run at 60. Batman, this Batman Arkham Knight, that only ran at 30 even on a PS4 Pro. And Shadow War only one at 30. So at least now on PC I'll be able to play these games at higher frame rates, which frame rate is king. And what more can I say apart from what a phenomenal bundle. I mean, every day of the week, £1.03. You can't not pay £1.03 for these games. I mean, even if you don't like, I've got some of these games already and I'm still buying them. And I've got that one, I've got this one, I've got that one, and I've got that one. So I've got 4 of these, which essentially I've kept the codes to the side, use it as a giveaway code. Won't be in this video though. I'll hold that off as a giveaway or give away to a friend if they haven't got one of these games, certain one of these games, but the rest of them, absolute bargain. Anyway, I don't know if to shoot off or should we have a look at something other, but they have got other bundles while you're here in Humble Bundle. Let's have a little look. They've got this roguelites going on and this IGN one. These two, I had a quick look. They're not my thing. It's a bit pup, actually. That one's pup. The IGN one, if you want Disco Elysium, it might be worth it. They want about £13.17. A couple of these games I've already got. I've played this one on console. It's very much, well, if you look at the scores, IGN's given that a 10, 9. So they're good games, but sometimes IGN's 9 out of 10s depends who the reviewer is. I'm not sure if I would probably give that game, or that game a 9 out of 10, but it all depends. Are you into that certain type of game? Disco Elysium, haven't played it yet, but I've only ever heard good things about that. So this could be another one if you're willing or wanting to make a deal. But personally, the deal is definitely, I mean, there's no questions asked. That's anyone in the world that plays video games is going to get some value out of that one. And then they do have this roguelikes one, which I love indie games, but I've got this one. I picked it up cheaper somewhere else. I picked that one up pretty cheap. I don't know about these games. Should we have a look at them? Baron. What does this do? Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's like an old-fashioned... that's like old-fashioned Oblivion-style Elder Scrolls games looked like that when they first come out. Loomcraft, what's this one?
More. Shoot 'em. Blow 'em up. You know the drill, Scout.
That looks pretty cool. Roguelike. Dead Estate. What's this one? 3D or not? Oh, isometric 3D. Oh, that takes me back. Might have to have a look at getting hold of a cheap copy of this. So, those old enough to remember a company called Imagine, name of the game. Imagine used to make a lot of the old original Game of the Year games on Spectrum. Trying to remember games like Head Over Heels was one. Although that was made by Ocean later on, but it's the same team. Ocean bought Imagine. Head Over Heels, Night Law, something Wolf, Wonder Wolf, or something Wolf was another one. One of my favourite ones though was it was a Western one, Gunfighter, I think it was called. That was a great game. Anyway, I think I've babbled on enough. Yeah, so yeah, I've got other ones, other bundles. So I don't know what there's in the software bundles. Any video game editors? Coral Paint, they're still going. God, they've been around for some years. Stuff for making stuff. Ponce, Python generator, dungeon makers, level ups. Well, whatever. Personally, I haven't really bought much from bundle. This is the first big deal I've seen. Yeah, you can see how much they're selling as well. Look, 1,000 of those sold. Not many people like that one. 20,000 people bought that one. That's not bad. Look, 77,000 people have already bought that one. So that just goes to show you. It's only got 13 days left. It may run out early. People are saying, why have I got Steve Irwin coming on my screen? bloody Microsoft, what you like. Yeah, so anyway, this is Glyn out. I think I've rambled on enough. If you've lasted your 12 minutes, you're probably fed up with the sight of me. I'm going to shoot off now. Leave you to it, guys. Go and grab yourself Humble Bundle deal, 12 games, £1.03 each. Donate some money to charity. Enjoy all those games and have a good night. Bye now.
Escape gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. Escape gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so